Hey, welcome everybody. This is lesson 2.7. We're going to be talking about properties and strategies of addition. So hopefully this will be easy for you based upon our lesson in class, but this will be extra practice for us. Anytime you need help, click the step-by-step review example and email the teacher or ask a parent. So here's a quick slide giving us an overview of the different properties of addition. You have the commutative property here. That's where it doesn't matter if you switch the order of the addends, it still get the same sum. This would be the associative property. It doesn't matter. We call it the hug it out property. It doesn't matter which two numbers you add together first. Adding them all together will give you the same sum. Identity property is adding 0 to any number. And distributive property is saying if you multiply A times B and A times C, that's going to be the same as adding B and C and then multiplying it by A. Basically, I call that the break apart property. You're breaking one number up and then multiplying it by the other number. All right, so first we're taking a look at the associative property and commutative property, either one in this case. So you're looking for compatible numbers. Compatible numbers are numbers that are easy to add together in your head. So looking at these addends here, I see two sets of numbers, the 40 and the 60 that make 100,000, and also the 10 and 90 make 100,000. So those two numbers would go, here and here and here, here and here, here and here, and then you just add the 43,000. So the answer should be 243,000. Again, looking for compatible numbers, you see that the 5.25 and the 5.75. Well, 0.25 and 0.75 make one whole, so you have 5 and 5 and 1, so that would make 11. And then also the 5.6 and the 5.4 makes 11 because those 0.4 and 0.6 make a whole. And then so once you have 11 twice, that's 22, and then you add the 5.19 mentally to get 27.19. So you're looking for compatible numbers there and there. Again, two ways to do this with compatible numbers. You got 2 million and 8 million, so that would make 10 million. And then you add the 38 million here to get 48 million. You could have also added the 2 million and 38 million. You get 40 million and then add the 8. But I believe that the problem they're asking you to find out to make it 10 million. But the other way is just as easy to do mentally. So compatible numbers with fractions, I see 7/9 and 2/9, and I know that 7 and 2 makes 9, so that would make 9/9, which is the same as 1 whole. So I just add 1 whole to the 7 and 3/5. So it ended up with a sum of 8 and 3/5. We got to first look at the distributive property. Break apart method. Basically, I see that you have two compatible numbers here. You have 200 and 800. So you put those numbers together because those are easy to add together. And then both of those are being multiplied by 9. So if you put them together and multiply that sum by 9, it's the same as multiplying each part by 9. So that is 1,000. And then 9 times 9 would be 9,000. So the product should be 9,000 here. Okay, so they're asking us to use the associative property, so we're going to regroup. Instead of adding 653 and 100, I'm going to go ahead and regroup it here. I'm going to add the 100 and the 900 here to give me 1,000. So that ends up being 1,000 plus 653, and that gives us a total of 1,653. So I'm just changing the order, the grouping of the addends. Okay, so we're using a distributive property here. You see that both numbers are multiplied by 10, 199 times 10 and 101 times 10. So if I put together the 199 and the 101, I end up with 300. So I'm going to go ahead and combine those two because I know the distributive property works. So 199 plus 101 is 300 and times 10, so the answer should be 3,000. All right, Brady didn't know the answer to 2 times 504, so he broke one of the factors into two addends. So what he's got here is he got 2 times a 500 plus 2 times 4. That's the distributive property. You can see here that in the formula, A is 2, and B and C would be 504. So we're using the distributive property here to find out the answer to this question. All right, there you go. The key to success is asking questions and hard work. So make sure you're asking questions and working hard, and you will have mastery. Great job. See you tomorrow.